Good morning, everybody. It's Mike. Let's get started. I've got a series for you this week, and I'm pretty excited about it. Let's start it off with this question. How do you use video in your real estate business? How many people just cringed when I asked that question? Like, I know I should. Well, here's what I want to do. In the next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, I'm going to give you 9 different ideas for using video in your business. I'm going to give you 3 each day because it's free for all of you out there spending thousands of dollars buying your business. It's free. Number 2. It allows people to experience you. Hey, if you agree with this, that people do business with people they know, they like, and they trust, and you're not using video, it allows people to get to know you. Number 3, it's free. Number 4, because 67% or more of all communication is nonverbal. It's not what you say, folks. It's how you say it. It's your body mannerisms, your body language, the inflection and tone of your voice that is what is persuasive. Number 5, because it will differentiate yourself in the marketplace, because all the other agents that you might be competing with, they're scared to death of this, and they won't take the initiative to get over themselves and use the most effective free tool available to them. And number 6, it's free. In case you missed it before, folks, it's free. All right, here's your 3 video ideas for today. 3 different ways you could start using video in your business right now. Number 1, how about in your offer negotiation? Have you encountered a multiple offer situation? What separates your offer, other than outbidding everybody else, what separates your offer from everybody else's? You know, in the old days, I'm going to tell you just a real quick old man story. In the old days, we used to present our offers to the listing agent and the seller. That's right. Working with the buyer, I would write up the offer. I would call the listing agent and I would meet them at the listing and present it to the seller and make my case. And doing that allowed me to be persuasive, and it allowed me to present an emotional appeal. Today, oh my gosh, today you write it up and you're emailing it around and it's just a math equation. I don't want my offers to be just a math equation unless I'm going to outbid everybody else for the property. So could you have your home buyer make a 60-second video just using your phone, and you attach that video to your offer? And you ask the listing agent to show the video to their seller so they understand a little bit more about the people that are buying the home. And I know there's a percentage of you out there right now that are spitting on the floor and thinking that's stupid and useless. You're wrong. Because I can give you example after example of where an emotional appeal was more important than the dollars. Every time? Of course, nothing's every time. But if you can use it and it's free and it helps you win offer situations during the course of this year, is that good? Could you make a video agent to agent? So you've got your buyer making a 60-second video to the seller, telling them why they've chosen that house, what about that house is important to them, maybe a little bit about their life situation. Could you make a video agent to agent? Why should you and your seller accept this offer as written? Why should you? Could you talk a little bit about how strongly qualified your home buyer is, where they already are in the mortgage process? Hey, they're already pre-approved. All they need is an appraisal and a contract, and we're ready to close. You could attach both of those videos, and what impression would the listing agent have of you? Would the listing agent think that the agent on the other side of this transaction is a little bit stronger? And could that help you in the course of negotiations? Could your home buyer create an emotional appeal with the seller? And would that help you during the course of negotiations? And if nothing else, if none of that turned out to be true, Okay, I'll go with that argument. Is your home buyer customer impressed with your efforts? Do they think that you're bringing some edgier ideas and tools to the table than any of the other agents they've spoken to? There's something to think about, because if it doesn't help, and I'll grant you there will be times when it doesn't, there will be times when it does. But in those ones, well, either one really. Is your customer more impressed? Idea number 2. In your follow-up campaigns with your prospects. Oh, well, there's a news flash, because how many of us within the sound of my voice this morning aren't using any type of follow-up program with your prospects? You're just hitting it and quitting it, aren't you? You either want to buy a house from me now, or you're a bad lead. I'm not talking to you people that are hitting it and quitting it right now, because your sales are going to be very limited, and I'm not really sure there's anything I can offer you that's going to help. But for the rest of you who understand that sales is a multi-touch program, you know that it's not any one-time conversation you have with your prospects. Could video play an effective role in your follow-up campaigns? Could you immediately after the first contact with a lead or a prospect, could you text them a 10 to 15 second follow-up video? Hey Jim, Mike here at Century 21. Enjoyed talking to you today. Good luck with the sale of your home. Now, why would I do that? Well, number one, it's free. Why not? Number two, I want Jim to, as I say it, I want Jim to see that I have all my teeth. And what I mean by that is, hey folks, if you haven't noticed, in our industry, there's a lot of crazy people. I want the prospect to see that I'm not one of those crazy people, that I'm a reasonable professional. I've got all my teeth. I'm not a total whack job. In 10 seconds, they'll be able to tell that. By the way, what are the odds that any other agent that prospect is coming in contact with is taking the initiative that I just took? Almost zero? Yeah, I would agree with you. A 10 to 15 second follow-up video. Separate yourself from the competition and impress the customer. Number 3, your third video tip for today, your social media post. Now, I'm just going to give you a little opinion here. All of you that are hiring third-party companies for your social media post are wasting your money. You're wasting your money, because I'm not going to Facebook or Instagram to see your shitty, salesy ad. Call me if I want to buy or sell a home this year. Oh my God, would you please cut it out? And Facebook doesn't reward content like that. Facebook rewards video. Its algorithm recognizes video and promotes it, so you're going to hit more people more often with your video post. You're also going to stop the scroll. Are you wearing out your thumb on your phone yet? Just scrolling through your Facebook feed? What makes you stop? What makes you stop and take a look at a post? If you're not using video, if you're using that static written content, or the picture of the front exterior of a home, or you and your little pretty glamour shot, look how pretty I am, look at the amazing life I'm leading. Folks, you got to cut that crap out, and you got to cut out hiring third-party companies. Why? Because it's not you. And that's who I want to do business with. It's just some shitty ad you paid somebody to push at me. I want to do business with people I know, I like, and I trust. I want to hear you. I want to experience you. And I don't want your shitty ad that has sales breath. I want you to use video in your social media posts so that you allow people to get to know you a little bit. There's your 3 tips for today. Now go out and make it happen for yourself today.